tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Frankie Montas gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1-1 the count. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey! One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. The windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Nicky Lopez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ramirez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
With Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, an impressive 4 for 7. Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Tyler Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting because they have not been swinging at bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
3-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ballgame. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Popped up. Dozier is under it near the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Brandon.
And now, Brandon Jordan. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Soler will wait on it. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is Jorge Soler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is it.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand jump.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So stepping in is Hunter Dozier. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Shot to third. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
From the belt, the pitch. Ryan McBroom would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So here's the Royals DH, Ryan McBroom. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now to the plate, Ymael Mashi, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready now is Matt Chapman. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fastball well outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down low and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So now it's Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next to bat will be Nick Heath, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Nick Heath.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Comes the 0-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Heath stands at first with 1 out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now here is Mitch Moreland as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Keith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 31, Tyler Ramirez.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tyler Ramirez. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now into the box, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Murphy is after it, and the throw is in time. Soler retired, and there's one away. So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The Athletics. The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
Here it comes. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Goodbye home run. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. Number 10 for him on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well,
this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. And it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it bumped off the top of the right field. No question of controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Brandon Jordan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A glove by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Vimael Machi.
Now at the plate is Vimael Machi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. Still even at 2-2. Popped him up. Santana has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now Carlos Santana. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. fouls this one off. Line to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Fastball well outside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chapman might try to make a play on it, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in next, Ryan McBroom flew out last time up.
McBroom.
Now the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
No strike.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Little tapper down the first baseline. Liner towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder
fielder,
than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So now into the box is Nick Heath. Worked a walk his first time up. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just...
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And set to go is the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our
the
pitch
center
speed
fielder,
comparison for our two starters. And whoa,
Kenna.
look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the next to bat will be Mark Canha, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he
Now
looks
batting,
absolutely
the designated
locked in
hitter,
to start this
Mitch
inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs
Moreland.
on only 6 pitches.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit. But you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now it'll be Sean Murphy. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Keith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
The second baseman with Merrifield.
Striding in is Whit Merrifield, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there. When the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. Hit hard to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. No hits to this point. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
To hold the lead, here's the delivery. Had to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Salvador Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the payoff pitch. Left side. Throw on to Olsen to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Royals lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And
now
with that,
batting,
we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Andrew.
Elvis Andrus will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here it comes now to Andrus.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Next, here is Brandon Jordan. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Down the first baseline. Santana's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
And up steps Salvador Perez. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Salvador Perez.
Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Swing and a miss for strike 1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here's the 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it.
Up next for the
when
Royals,
a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Dozier, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the left field line and deep. But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter
Adam Kolarek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the A's, number 21, Adam Kolarek.
Ryan McBroom will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch. after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
That one yanked just foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. They still trail 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now to the plate, here is Vimael Mashi, who up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. In front of a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Misses. Ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Benintendi. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next to dig in, Matt Olson grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1.
Okay.
looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk.
Now
That was a really good
baseman.
pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but
Chapman.
not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Next to hit is Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Base hit into right center. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of
The
hitting right
17.
there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay still as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mitch
Now the
Moreland.
Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
is called upon to
Now
pitch,
pitching
really
for the
needing
Royals.
that double play ball.
Number
Bases are
31.
loaded here with only one man out.
Brock.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped up. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. There's Merrifield.
Now back, catcher, John.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
The left fielder,
Hey,
number
Dero, that's a
31.
big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Tyler Ramirez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He offered that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Royals nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ryan McBroom.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Popped him up. Olsen into foul territory. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. So now here is Nick Heath, singled last time up. He's set and the pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. And it's another kick. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Benintendi, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Josh DeMont is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Jordan. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. The pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. So now to the plate, Vimael Machín, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Jordan leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit to left field. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 pitch.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
2 balls and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
High in the air down the right field line. Two out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 8 full. The A's lead this one 4-0. Stepping in once again is Nicky Lopez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Now here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Jordan has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next to hit, Whit Merrifield. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Diekman, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing on this on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-0 the score tonight. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Frankie Montas earns the win, his second. Jake Diekman gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.